Yep. Someone's going to be working hard when they got the old shop coat out. Welcome to the superpilotish channel. My name's Graham Wilson, and today I am going to be getting caught up on some chores in my basement by using a hole saw. Here we go. Yeah, so a little while back there, I made a video. Actually, it wasn't a little video; it was a pretty big one. Hey, Dan. And uh it's kind of like been on my mind for a little bit. The video I did was about running some cat 5 ethernet cable in my house. It's a great big magnum opus if you want to call it that, about an hour and 15 minutes long. But I was popping these holes in the wall trying to fish a wire through, and I was like, I still got a bunch of holes in my wall up there. So I got to fix them up at some point, but they are the size of the hole saw that I used to make them, of course. Now I can tell which. Yeah, if you don't know, if you've never used a hole saw before, usually you would do. It's kind of, you'll see when it's all put together here, but usually you'll get some kind of a little cheapo set like I got here, and I'm gonna assemble this. So now there's like a little drill type thing there, this little saw thing. What do you do? And it's like, how do you put this together? The hole saw is used for if you're going to be drilling a hole that's maybe like it's kind of big. So you don't want a great big monster like your little hand drill. It probably won't be able to handle like a great big monster drill bit. It's not a drill bit. It is a twist drill. That's what they call it. Is this the one? Oh, see, that's the wrong size for that one. Okay. And this is always, you don't really use hole saws too much, and so you kind of forget how they go together. But I've used a hole saw here and there, so I should be able to remember it, I think. Okay, so we're gonna assemble this little hole saw here, and so the reason I'm basically gonna be making some little pucks made out of wood, and I got my little chunk of wood here. Had some. There we go. Got that from the garage. It was just lying around. And so my plan is to pop 3 holes into this little piece of wood, and then I can use those little pucks that are left over from the hole saw, and I can put them in my holes in the wall upstairs, and then I'll attach them there, and then I'll put some plaster over it. You won't even know that I was demolishing my house. So here we go. That's the plan anyways. Okay, so here we go, and we are going to assemble our hole saw. Now this is okay. I gotta have this here. This is all like kind of mix and match, and now you should have this. That's kind of like I guess you would call that like a pilot drill, because if you just try using the hole saw like this, it's going to wander around and you won't be able to get a nice circle. So I have to use this. I have to use this somehow. How does that go together? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so we got that. This has some little thing. There's a little. Shouldn't there be a set screw on there? That go in there? Oh, that's it. Okay. I remember now. There's this little Allen key that comes with the set for a reason. So we are going to swap out this little drill, this little twist drill. Yeah, there's like a little, if you can see that, there's a little tiny set screw in there. So that's what your Allen key is for, or Allen wrench, if you want to call it that. And okay, so we're gonna unscrew that, and we got a little tiny drill now. Okay, that goes there. We're gonna put our little tiny drill into this bigger guy now. It also has a set screw in it right there, and you can see on here there's a little. You can see it's kind of dished out there on the side of the drill, and that's that little flat part. That's where your set screw is supposed to go. That's pretty common. Like if you're ever, like I used to work as a machinist, and it's a pretty common way of putting a drill or a any type of end mill, or some other kind of little metal thingamajiggy boring bar, and you just kind of screw it in like that. Except you might have a great big monster drill. It could be like a great big thing like that, 2 inch or something, but or a big boring bar. Anyways, okay, that's nice and snug. Cool. Now we have to put this little guy. You can see how there's little flats in there. That's kind of it's not a perfect circle. So the flats are there so that this can, let's see if I can get this. So it goes in like that. And then it'll the flats will drive the hole saw so that it doesn't slip or anything. Okay. Now we put this other little nut on top to secure that. I think I put it on that way. See that? That's one of those things. If you don't use it, you lose it, eh? Does it go that way? Upside down? Do I have this backwards? No, that can't be right. Oh, okay. Let me see. Is that all goofy? Okay, no, that should work. Oh, what? Of course, it doesn't work on the superpilotish channel. What's going on? I thought that fit on there. Let's see. I wonder if it's not clean or there's some dirt or what happened there. Is it stripped? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Wait, that's for that. That's for that. Okay, this is getting goofy here. Or was that for this one? Oh, of course, duh. This is the one for the small one. See, that's okay. That one's supposed to go on there, and the other little guy was hiding over here. So there he goes. Like, what? That's not fitting. Okay, that'll go now. Can you tell I haven't done this before? Live. We're doing it live. Who cares? Okay, now this will go on there. Boom, just like that. Okay, now this is where I have made a mistake before doing this. That little nut that's the nut that's supposed to secure the saw onto the little shaft there. I've tried it. Well, I'm just doing a little hole. Like you can see, my my plywood here isn't very thick. It's probably about a 1/4 inch. It should be good enough. Just do it hand tight. No, it's not. It goes in. This thing starts slipping. It's a big mess. So you always gotta use a. It doesn't come in the box, but you got to use some sort of a wrench to tighten that puppy on there. So what do we got here? Got a great big one over here. That'll work. Okay, we're gonna. Yeah, so you could just hold on to the hole saw part like that, and then just use your wrench to tighten it up. Like that'll give you a little bit more leverage. That ain't going nowhere. Okay, here we go. Put that puppy back where it belongs. Now, that should be all ready to drill into here. All right. Here we go. We're going for it. Now, okay, so we got it's pretty cool. I get to do my chores here live. And okay, I got my drill bag over here. See, usually I try to keep things sort of organized, and then so like all my drill stuff is in the drill bag. So that's where I keep this normally. So there should be a drill in here. And I got the hammer drill in there. I might use the light duty old school. Actually, this is the first. Strangely enough, this cheapo JobMate piece of junk, crappy tire thing. I bought this like I don't know how many years ago, and it's still kicking. So I mean, that's okay. Do I have a chuck key for that? I don't have a chuck key for that one. Oh, and just for fun, if you want to see what a big hole saw looks like, this is a 4-inch hole saw. So this one here, that is really handy. That's an actual good Milwaukee one. And I use that 4-inch hole saw for if I have some water barrels that I collect rainwater from my roof, and that's a nice 4-inch hole. You pop that in the top, and then you can put your pipes into that, and it's a nice fit for your rain barrels. Okay, but let's see if I can find a Chucky. Hi, I'm Chucky. Yeah, let's see if I got that. I got one for my other drill, but I don't think it's the same size. It might be. Let's try that out. Okay. I'm cannibalizing that off of my my hammer drill. Okay, yep, that's the same size. Okay, here we go. We are going to attach this in here. Now, you see, I before I did this show, I did like a little bit of Googling on do a YouTube search on how to use a hole saw, and there's like a million videos out there, and there's all these like super carpenter guys wearing plaid, and they all got their super awesome cordless cordless amazing brand new sponsored by kind of stuff, but we get the real deal here on the Super Pilotish channel. Piece of crap job made, plug it into the wall. There we go. All right, we're getting there. All right, I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Yeah, it's so weird when people say I'm excited. Okay, we got all right, so there's like 3 little flats on there. One for each jaw. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe not. Anyways, that they got the flats on there so it won't spin. And you are going to learn today on the Super Pilotish channel a pro tip on how to tighten your chuck. That's what we call this part here, the chuck. And then you got the chuck key. So usually you put your drill bit, I'll call it a drill bit, even though it kind of makes me like nails on a chalkboard to say drill bit, but that's what everyone calls it. It's a twist drill, or they just say it a drill in a machine shop. Yeah, so you got 3 holes here, and they're there for a reason. The pro tip on this, I mean, it'll sort of work if you tighten one of them. All right, tighten one, should be good enough to go, but if you want to be the real pro, you tighten all 3. 2, and you can feel on each one, it does snug it up a little bit more. So there's your pro tip for the day. If you're tightening up a drill, the chuck for your drill, tighten all 3, and then it's a lot less chances of spinning on you. Okay, here we go. We are getting closer to our plan. Time to make a mess. Okay, I'll put the drill bag over there. All right. This will come out later. Now we have to put this here. Try not to lose anything. Keep it all organized. That's how I messed myself up before, not keeping things together. Okay, close it up. I will not lose anything because it's all neatly in the box. Okay, so now I got a couple of these C-clamps here, and I'm just gonna clamp it right to the table, or right to the workbench. And let's see how wide that is. That should work. Got 1 and a 2. How thick is that? Okay, that should work. Yep. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to do a little rearranging here, and we'll see how it shows up on camera. But I think, just judging by me looking at my little monitor here, you should be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna move the chair out of the way, and you will see me do my chores live. Can't get the Mr. Beast doesn't give you this. Okay. There we go. So, all right, we're going to plug this puppy in here. All right. And we have to attach this here. Okay, put that over there. Put some C-clamps on here. Now I'm going to pop 3 holes into this. I was looking upstairs on my on the wall. I only have 2 holes, but you should always make a little extra. Like while I'm all set up doing this, and I got the tools out and everything, you might as well just make an extra one, and then, you know, if something screws up, hey, you got a bonus there, right? And you won't have to go. You won't have to go to do the sequel of where I screwed up. Okay. So we're gonna clamp that right to the table, right to the bench, nice and solid. Okay, and okay, I got my eye protection. Should be good enough. Not too loud. I don't need the hearing protection, I don't think. So yeah, I'm just gonna eyeball it, and then I'll just pop some holes in here. That'll give me my little pucks that I need. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, and that's another thing too. If you're ever using a hole saw, the key to doing this is like if you go, just rip right through it. Don't stop. Just like keep. If everything's cutting, just let it rip. If you get stopped halfway, sometimes they'll get stuck. It might bend stuff. I've always had the best luck of just letting it rip. Like maybe cut it up to, you got your, like, right up to the edge. Get ready to go, and then let it rip. So let's try that. Let's see if my theory works. Okay, here we go. Helps if you go the right way. Are we going clockwise or counterclockwise? Ah, there we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Okay, now this is where we just rip it right through. Okay, I stopped there because I smelled it burning. Because this is dull. This is super dull. So maybe we'll cool it off if we're starting fires. We'll cool it off by doing that. Okay, that's one way of doing it. Yeah, another thing that's handy is to have sharp tools, which I don't have, because I made it all dull. I made it all dull when I was going through all the plaster, and so if I get 3 out of this, I'll be pretty lucky. Yeah, so that's like a big mess, but we'll neaten that up. Good enough for putting drywall on. Yeah, that is dull as dull can be. Okay. Yeah, getting a little hot. Okay, well, what the heck? We'll do a couple more here. All right. We'll see what happens. Whoa. Hopefully I don't set off the smoke detector. Okay, this is getting interesting. Whoa. I don't know if you can see that smoking. Okay. You might be hearing some beeping, and I got to go run over and get my smoke detector. I don't know. Take that. Okay. That's probably all I'll need, but I'm going to go for a bonus one. Yeah, that's going to have to get sent out for sharpening. They can be sharpened, actually. There's a place in town that does that. Okay, try it again. There we go. Oh. I don't know. I do have a fire extinguisher over there if I need it. Okay. Okay. Well, that was fun. I need one of those masks. Need like a fireman's respirator or something here. Okay, well, we got three of those ugly guys, and I'll have to vacuum that up later. But all right. All right. Yeah. So you never see that on YouTube channels either. You got just mushing a hole saw through because it's dull. But I mean, if it was much thicker than a quarter inch, it'd be a total mess. But okay. Well, it's not the first time I've done stuff on the Super Pilotish channel where it doesn't really work out exactly right, but it should be okay. And you know, and then I can do it again. Or now I got these little pucks. I'll just kind of clean that up. And if I wanted to be really fancy and not have all these little bits hanging off the end, I would. You could do that on top of another piece of wood, and it won't break through and have all those little splinters and stuff. But hey, good enough for drywall. There we go. One little wheelie dealy, and I got two more of them. So, all right, fun stuff. And that is about it. I'll clean those up a bit. This puppy here. Oh, actually, you know what? While I'm here, because I was thinking about, I got the dryer over there, and I was wondering if I could run the dryer while I'm doing a show, and then that way I can kind of multitask. Okay, I'm gonna go brush this into the garbage and turn on the dryer just for kicks. You can tell me, hey Corey, you can tell me if you hear the dryer go on. I'll be back. Okay, here we go. That's what's left over, and it's almost like you can make like brass knuckles for the Hulk. Hulk smash, brass knuckles. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'll probably listen to this again in post production, and we'll see if I can actually hear my dryer going over there. So, anyways, lots of experimentation and lots of multitasking here on the Super Pilotish channel. Getting my chores done, getting my content done, hanging out with you guys, and that's always fun. Hey, it rhymes. Okay. Oh, and Mona Moore does not hear the dryer. Okay, very good, very good. I don't know. Still, the super professional side of me wouldn't want to have a dryer going during a show. It's just kind of eh. But I know the furnace kicks in and the freezer kicks in. And you don't really hear it too much. So, anyways, that's the setting on my microphone is. Oh, what do they call that? Where it's not that, it's that. I forget. It's been a while since I researched that. Yeah, I forget. Anyways, that's about it. Okay, now we got to clean up a little bit, and it's the weekend, so Friday pizza day, and yeah, I'm gonna do that, and so I'll be back on Monday because I do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Eastern, and we'll just kind of shut it down. Oh, forgot to check for any questions, but I didn't really see any popping up because everybody watching here is a expert at hole saws, and you are now anyways. Make sure they're nice and sharp. If you're going to be doing it in cement, use a special cement hole saw for that. Okay, very good. We will shut her down. Thanks for watching. Bye.